So tasty. Traditional British beef stew. So delicious.
Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. It's Rog here, and today I'm going to be cooking up a traditional British stew using vegetables that I've got at hand in my fridge. Now you can use any vegetables that you like. They're always going to taste so delicious when they get all these lovely flavours mixed in with them. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I've got hundreds of recipes. I'm sure there's one out there that would suit you down to the ground. Without further ado, let's crack on.
Now we're going to have to coat the beef in some flour. I've got a bowl and I've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour. So we put that in the bowl. Now we're going to add a little bit of seasoning. We want some pepper and also we want some salt. Now the reason for this is we want to make up a thickening agent for the stew. So it's into the flour with the beef. I've just got a normal pack of stewing beef here. In that goes. Crikey, we don't want to leave that bit in there. Out that comes. And coat the beef all the way over. Shake off any excess flour that we've got on there. Then we need a very large pan. Into the pan we go with some oil and of course a large knob of butter. We'll pop that in, get it to melt down a little bit, just give it a little bit of a mix around and then we're good to go. In we go with our beef. I want to keep this cooking long enough so it gets a nice little brown crust. Caramelisation if you like. One of my favourite words. That's where you get all your flavour from. There we go. Nice and brown. Bit crispy. That's good. Then we can follow that up with 2 whole white onions that have been coarsely chopped. By that I mean not too small. Then I'm going to go in with some carrots and some mushrooms. Basically I'm using stuff that I've got in the fridge. Of course you can put in whatever you want. You can put in some leeks, some turnips, some any sort of a root vegetable really. It's entirely up to you. Give this a lovely mix together. Get it coated in the oil. Throw this off for a little while. Then I'm going to go in with a hefty glug of a good red wine. In that goes. And I like to put in a bit of Worcestershire sauce. Probably about 2 tablespoonfuls will do. It's pretty powerful stuff, as you chefs out there would know. Then we're going to go in with 1 tablespoonful of a very strong brown sauce. And some thyme, 1 teaspoon of thyme, and this is my little secret ingredients, a spoonful of sugar. That just brings the depth of flavour out. And of course we're going to need some tomato puree. I'm going to be popping in about 2 tablespoons full of that. There's 1. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. There's the other one. In that goes. And a little bit of dark soy sauce. About 2 tablespoonfuls. Don't overdo it. And I'm going to put in some crushed garlic. I've got 3 cloves of garlic here. Because we've got to take that bit off the end. And don't forget to get that bit out of the middle. I probably should get a better garlic press, to be honest. It always jams up in there, so we scrape that out because I don't want to lose those flavours. And I'm going to pop in 3 bay leaves. These come from a bay tree that I've got growing in my garden. It's been there for years. Scrunch them up a little bit before they go in. And then some stock. I've got a pint of stock. In that goes. Good quality pretty strong flavoursome beef stock. Put on the lid, and we're going to cook this down for about 20 to 30 minutes. While that's cooking, I'm going to make up the dumpling mix. We're going to need 400 grams of self-raising flour, 200 grams of suet. You can use vegetable or just a normal suet. We're going to need a hefty pinch of salt to give it a little bit of extra flavour. Mix this together, get it all incorporated, and then we're going to need some cold water. You're going to have to judge this for yourself. I'd say I'm using about 5 tablespoons full of quite cold water. In that goes, and you've got to mix this until you've got quite a doughy paste. Turn the mixture out onto a floured board, and we're going to split this. We're going to get about 12 dumplings out of this, so we put it in half, make it into halves again, make it into halves again. Anyway, work it out for yourself. You're going to get 12 decent sized dumplings out of this. Make them about golf ball sized. Back to the stew. In I'll go with some frozen peas. Not only tasty, but it's going to give a bit of colour too. Mix that in. Then we can put our dumplings into the stew. Spread them about nice and evenly. Just bed them down a bit. Don't put them underneath the stew. They've got to rest on the top, and they're going to be absorbing all of the stew flavours, and they'll swell up quite a bit. And boy, are they going to be so tasty. So yeah, pop all those in, and they're going to be cooking for a further 20 minutes. And then you end up with this. Looking good, still white on the top, but believe me guys, they've soaked up all of those beautiful flavours. There we go, brilliant. Gonna let that cool down just for a little while, and then, lucky me, I'm going to have a little bit of a taste test. Choose a little meaty bit, and out it comes.
Well, there it is, down the hatch. So flavoursome, so tasty. That meat really is tender. The flour around the meat has thickened it up and made it absolutely gorgeous. Now please try this recipe for yourself. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.